Are you wondering when your Social Security payment will hit your account this February? Tired of guessing about your deposit date? Or perhaps you're one of the millions of Americans who depend on these benefits and need to plan your monthly budget. Well, you're in the right place. Today, we are breaking down the just-released February 2025 Social Security payment schedule in a comprehensive overview that explains exactly how to find your deposit date while also offering some insider tips for maximizing your benefits. Tips that most people don't know. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Naeem, and I help people navigate their Social Security benefits and retirement planning. This video is absolutely crucial because the Social Security Administration has just released the February 2025 payment schedule, and there are several important details you need to know about your benefits. With inflation still affecting everyday costs and many retirees feeling the squeeze, understanding exactly when your money will arrive is more important than ever before. Now let's get into the meat of what you came here for, your February payment dates. What makes this month particularly interesting is how the calendar falls and affects when certain groups will receive their payments. The timing this month is unique because of the way weekends align with a regular payment schedule, and it is essential to understand exactly what this means for your benefits. First, let's talk about Supplemental Security Income, SSI, recipients. If you receive SSI benefits, your payment for February 2025 will arrive on Friday, February 1st EST. Because January 31st falls on a Friday, and the SSA always ensures that SSI payments arrive on the first of the month, unless it falls on a weekend or federal holiday. February 2025 is especially advantageous for SSI recipients since there are no holiday interruptions, allowing for better monthly budget planning. For those receiving regular Social Security retirement benefits, your payment date depends on your birth date. For February 2025, the SSA uses a Wednesday payment schedule based on your birth date, a system in place since 1997 to help distribute the workload and ensure smoother processing of millions of payments. Specifically, if your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of any month, your February benefit will be deposited on Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, expect your payment on Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. And if your birthday is between the 21st and the 31st, your payment will arrive on Wednesday, February 26th, 2025. Some viewers have wondered why spouses sometimes receive payments on different days, and this birthday-based system is exactly why that occurs. It is also crucial to note that if you started receiving Social Security benefits before May 1st, 1997, or if you are receiving both Social Security and SSI benefits, your payment schedule is different. In these cases, you will receive your payment on February 3rd, 2025. This legacy scheduling is fixed and non-negotiable, based on the rules that were established when you first began receiving benefits. So it is important not to be confused if your deposit date differs from the standard schedule. Diving deeper into what's new and different for February 2025, remember the Cost of Living Adjustment (COLA) that was announced last October. February marks the second month that you will see that increase reflected in your payment. This means your February payment should be identical to what you received in January after the COLA increase. While some viewers have asked about additional increases, the COLA is set for the entire year. However, there are other methods you might use to boost your benefits, which I will cover shortly. Speaking of changes, it is important to address the Medicare Part B premium adjustments that are impacting many beneficiaries this year. These adjustments directly affect your Social Security payment amount, and February 2025 continues to reflect these changes. If your payment appears slightly different from what you expected, this could be the reason. Another vital point concerns direct deposit versus paper checks. If you haven't switched to direct deposit yet, I strongly recommend doing so. Direct deposit is not only more secure, but also ensures you get your payment on schedule without any postal delays. The SSA has mandated that most new recipients use direct deposit, yet if you are still receiving paper checks, the process to switch is straightforward. You can do so through your My Social Security account online. by visiting your local Social Security office, or by calling their direct line. All these contact details are provided in the description below. Additionally, you might be wondering what happens if your payment date falls on a federal holiday. Typically, if that happens, your payment will arrive on the business day before the holiday. However, February 2025 is straightforward because none of the payment dates conflict with federal holidays. Although President's Day falls on Monday, February 17, 2025, which means banks will be closed on that day, it does not affect your Social Security payment dates, but you should plan any banking activities accordingly to avoid inconvenience. Budgeting for February also requires consideration of the month's slightly shorter duration. Even though February 2025 has only 28 days, your benefit amount is calculated on a monthly basis, not by the number of days. So while the payment amount remains unchanged, the shorter month might impact your overall budget planning, particularly if you have bills that fall at the end of the month. If your payment does not arrive on schedule, the first step is to remain calm. If you are using direct deposit and your payment hasn't appeared by the end of the scheduled day, check with your bank first to see if there might be a processing delay. If your bank confirms that they haven't received the payment, contact the Social Security Administration directly. I have also created a step-by-step guide for handling delayed payments, which you can find via the link in the description. For new beneficiaries or those about to start receiving benefits, remember that your first payment might arrive on a different date than outlined here because the SSA processes new claims differently. This delay is normal, so do not worry if your initial payment appears off schedule. Now let's discuss some practical tips for managing your Social Security payments that I have developed from years of experience helping thousands of retirees. First, I always recommend setting up automatic bill payments for a few days after your scheduled deposit date to create a buffer in case of any processing delays. Second, consider using the My Social Security online portal, a free service that allows you to view payment information, print benefit verification letters, and manage your direct deposit settings, all of which are invaluable for quickly detecting and reporting any issues with your payments. Additionally, did you know that in some cases you can actually change your payment date? While it is not as simple as merely requesting a new date, if you are receiving Social Security retirement benefits and are having difficulty managing your bills with your current payment schedule, you might explore switching to receiving SSI benefits, which would change your payment date to the first of the month. This option isn't available to everyone, but it is worth looking into if you find yourself struggling with the current system. I have helped several viewers successfully navigate this process. Protecting your benefits is another essential aspect, especially in today's digital age when Social Security scams are on the rise. Remember that the Social Security Administration will never call you to threaten your benefits or demand immediate payment. They primarily communicate through mail, and if they do call, it is usually because you requested the call or have ongoing business with them. Recently, I have heard about sophisticated scams targeting Social Security recipients, so please stay vigilant. On a related note, there is a new development worth mentioning. The SSA is enhancing its online services, and February 2025 marks the rollout of several new features in the My Social Security portal. These improvements are designed to make it easier to track your payments and manage your benefits online, and I plan to release a detailed video about these updates next week, so be sure to subscribe. Many of you have asked about coordinating Social Security benefits with other retirement income, and February is an excellent time to review your overall retirement income strategy. While your Social Security payments follow a set schedule, you might consider aligning these deposits with withdrawals from your retirement accounts or other sources of income, which can maximize your tax efficiency and help maintain a steady cash flow throughout the month. As we wrap up, here are a few key points to remember about your February 2025 payments. Keep your My Social Security account information up to date. Ensure your direct deposit information is correct, and mark your calendar with your specific payment date. If you are receiving other benefits such as Medicare or Veterans benefits, remember that these might have different payment schedules, so it's important to organize all this information to avoid any confusion. To summarize, Here's a quick action plan. First, write down your payment date for February based on your birth date or benefit type. Second, check your My Social Security account to verify that your payment information is correct. Third, set up any automatic payments or budget planning around your deposit date. And fourth, consider setting up a separate savings account specifically for any excess benefits you might receive, creating a buffer for unexpected expenses. If you found this information helpful, please like the video and subscribe to stay updated on all things Social Security. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about the February 2025 payment schedule. I read and respond to as many comments as I can. Also, if you're interested in learning more about maximizing your Social Security benefits, check out my playlist on benefit optimization strategies linked in the description. That's all for today, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we will discuss the latest changes to Social Security's online services and how they can make managing your benefits easier. Stay safe and don't forget to plan ahead for your February benefits, while also keeping an eye out for additional tips that can help you secure a more stable financial future.